We're going to start off with a big hire, and that is offensive coordinator Bobby Petrino, the very well-known man in college football, coming over from the A&M, coming into Arkansas under Sam Pittman. This is a very controversial hire. We know his history at Arkansas and the whole motorcycle thing, but Brad, I'll hand it over to you. I know you got a great take on this guy. What do you have to say about Bobby Petrino? And yeah, let's see where this conversation goes.
Well, Nate, first of all, thank you for throwing out the motorcycles there. I hope this man no longer has a motorcycle license or he doesn't have one anymore, because Fayetteville, Arkansas knows that Bobby Petrino and his famous motorcycle are the reason that he was running out of town. But anyway, yeah, this is interesting to me. And look, we knew that when Jimbo hired him at A&M last year, it was going to be big time. Shocker that didn't work out. I mean, we didn't see that coming, right? But no, I mean, from a football standpoint, from X&O standpoint, this guy's a good coach. You know, say what you will about the off the field stuff. Not the biggest fan. You know, the Arkansas stuff. He left the Atlanta Falcons in a bad way, but the guy does know football. He's a good offensive mind. Nate, I mean, this feels like a little bit of a desperate move by Sam Pittman, and to an extent it is, and it's a risky move. I mean, because Sam Pittman, as far as SEC, I mean, he's on the hottest of hot seats. I mean, you know, had a great 2021 season, and then the past 2 years, it's been extremely disappointing. So Sam Pittman knew that he had to shake things up, and Bobby Petrino brings a lot of intrigue. I think it's going to be interesting to see what he can do with that offense there in Fayetteville, Nate. But I don't know. I don't know if he can turn around for Sam Pittman. You know, he may be very well looking for another job. So it's intriguing, Nate. I just, you know, I'm wondering, can his ego and, you know, his mindset, can he stay out of Sam Pittman's way, let Sam Pittman be the head coach, or are they going to end up butting heads? It's going to be fun. It's going to be television there in Arkansas. But yeah, Bobby Petrino, very intriguing. I'm curious. That's going to be a hot topic all off season. SEC media days. That's going to be a hotly asked question, and especially the 2024 season. That's going to be the sign of whether Sam Pittman is coaching this time next year at Arkansas.
Yeah, Brad, you know, when you break down the career of Bobby Petrino, one thing that sticks out to me is, I mean, he's on the move a lot.
Yes, he is.
And he was at Atlanta. Then December 15th, 2022, a lot of people don't probably remember this. Petrino joined UNLV under Barry Odom as the offensive coordinator. Well, that was a short-lived experience. 21 days later, he got hired by A&M on January 4th, 2023 to the A&M Aggies. Then obviously that doesn't pan out. Now he's going back to Arkansas. I think this is kind of a last-ditch effort for both of these guys. Sam Pittman, last-ditch effort. He's on the hot seat, as you mentioned. What a great hire he was for Arkansas a few years back. I remember he left Georgia as an offensive line coach, and as a Georgia fan, I think you can agree with me on this. It was a big loss for Georgia. I mean, Sam Pittman is an elite recruiter. He knows how to coach the O-line. He knows his X's and O's, and he knows football. The problem is that Arkansas in the SEC West, you got to go against some really tough competition, and you know, for Sam Pittman, I believe this is his first stint as a head coach. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while if it isn't. He needs to be able to take a step back and take more of the CEO role, be able to recruit more, be able to emphasize his educational standpoint on the offensive line. He needs to be able to implement where he needs to be able to implement. And he needs to let Bobby Petrino run this offense, which I think he will. Brad, I just want to say this too. I really hope they come out in the first game and let the Razorback ride on a motorcycle with Bobby Petrino on the back. That would make the 2024 season in itself. That alone, the rest of the season could get canceled. But if I see Bobby Petrino on the back of a motorcycle with the Razorback, I'm done. That is off the top of my bucket list. All jokes aside, Brad, you brought up a lot of great points about this hire. At the end of the day, I mean, look, I could be crazy. I think this could work. I really do. There's been so much change in the SEC West, and if Sam Pittman can take a step back and really implement what he knows best on the offensive line and recruitment and kind of take a step back in the CEO role, this could work. And this could rejuvenate Bobby Petrino's, I don't want to say career because he's getting older by the years, but this could be a great fit. It's going to be very intriguing to see what happens. And, you know, with the departure of Nick Saban, I know Kalen DeBoer is a great head coach, but I mean, let's be real. The SEC West, that door is wide open for anyone to take it now. You know, there's a lot of front runners, but there's a lot of great coaches and a lot of great players in that division. Even though divisions are going away, let's put it this way: the SEC is up for grabs again, minus maybe Kirby and Brian Kelly at LSU. Nonetheless, it's going to be it's going to be a fun experiment once again at Arkansas. So stay tuned for that one.